So Martin, when I come here to see you, I'm always inspired by the way you live, and we've been talking about what is happening in the world right now, and I said that you were living like somebody lived thousands of years ago, but you said you do have technology.
Yes.
But we were talking also about community. Do you think everybody could live by themselves, or do you think maybe, is there a solution? Could there be a solution for people to live in abandoned villages like yourself, but maybe 100 people again? Because I guess the villages worked really well hundreds of years ago.
I think then it depends to everybody, no? Anybody, then if somebody want to live in the city, then you can live in the city. Then in Aulas, one girl from Austria, she said me then the city can change also, can be more parks, a lot of trees, different like this project, the Venus or something like this. I think then the people can live also like this, because in the city you have cinema, you have theater, you have concerts, you have a lot of another things, no? Then it's nice to live also in the city. But if somebody want to live like me in some village or something like this with the animals, or make something like project, it depends the people, no? When you like this, but I like this, I like that.
Well, you also mentioned that there are 8 billion people in the world now, and there are rumours that they only want 500 million, 500 million people. There's too many people on the planet, and you have a good saying, which is for what? I mean, for what are there so many people? I mean, why? Because we can't stop breeding, but it doesn't help anything, does it?
The system works like works, and this system need new people and more people, but finally what we told, and for one people senior you need 2 people or 5 people working for the pay the one person.
To pay them with social benefit from the government.
Yes. Because you are old, you work
Oh, I see.
all your life, no? Then, but it's like, I don't know, no? How to make it? If you need more and more and more and more and more and more and more people, then this system doesn't work. So I think then we can see it now, really good. Then it doesn't work. No money. But everybody wants money. They are not work, but everybody must go to the work. Young people, they don't have money to rent a flat or buy some house. Impossible. They cannot ask in the bank for the money for the buying house because they don't have work. Possible.
Well, can you see any solution, any other ideas which would work?
No. The human being is human being. It doesn't work with human being because we had communism, we had fascism, we have capitalism now. We know a lot of things, but finally doesn't work nothing, because you have dictators, you have bad people, under politics, you have this, you have that, and finally it with the human being doesn't work nothing. The problem is human being. Because we want more power, more money, more this, more that, and I think then finally what we now doesn't works. Here in Spain, fascism not works because they are not fascism now. They are not Franco, no, and they have capitalism like rest of the Europe. It doesn't work. The people don't have money, don't have work. The same. It's not like before 20-25 years in the Spain, the economy was really good. But not now, because the system don't have money for this.
So
No solution.
no solution.
No solution.
I mean, before, when this village was thriving, when there were many people here, I guess it was working, wasn't it?
No. Some people want to stay here, but a lot of young people is the same. Then in the city, the life was so much easy. Because the life here, it was really hard, and the young people from the village want to go to the city because it was like wow, like what we talk. It's the same in the small villages. It's the same today also in Pondeswar. They are not young people because they are not nothing. They are not work. Some school for the foresters, for the guard, and nothing more than the people go to Lerida and other places. And the same before, a lot of old people don't want to change, of course, but a lot of young people, wow, Lerida city, living in one flat without the problems, without the animals, without every morning go with the animals. Wow, such nice idea to go to fabric every day and quiet, take money, pay rest, pay rent and a good life. And that is the human being is human being, and somebody like this and another like this, but I think then it's impossible to make something like everybody feel good. It's impossible. Some small community or something like this. If your neighbor have a lot of military or something like this, and he need more land, he go to occupy it also. No, it's impossible. I think it's not the way on this direction. I think then the way it's maybe then everybody change a little bit, and maybe change a little bit the education of the children, and maybe generation can be maybe or maybe the science makes something, then put the implantate in your brain to be good and stay the better and better. Or I don't know. We will see. But for now, what we know, nothing exists. No, you have a lot of civilization, the lost civilization, and we don't know nothing about this civilization. How they build these stones, no, and this, then nothing. But doesn't works because they are not here.
So for a place like this village to work well, everybody would need to be happy to live like this. And for a city to work well, not everybody has to be happy. Some people don't work, but the city continues. But if some people don't work here, the village cannot continue.
Yes, it was the problem when the first family is gone, then the rest of the people living here, it was harder and harder, and finally when it was just I think the last people living in this house, and finally nobody.
I suppose the last family here had to leave because it was impossible to live with nobody else. What was the year? Do you know, Martin? What was the last year somebody was here?
In 76. I think 76 or something like this. Before 18. But they start in 64 or 62.
And how many hundreds of years do you think people were here? Thousands of years in this spot?
In this area,
Yes.
from the Neanderthal. Because in Aren they found some rest of some camping of the Neanderthal people, and also in National Park they also find some people, some Neanderthal rest of some camping. It was surprised because they think then it's really high and it must be really cold in that time, but finally the people live here lot of time, million. Because it's good place, and you have a lot of forest. Then you can hunting. A lot of water. I think it was a good place to collect some fruit also to make something decent. And finally go to the beach, it's not so far away. If you want to change.
And do you want to be here for forever, Martin?
I don't know. I don't think about this. And now I'm glad. I'm really good stay here with the project and with this, and I don't think about the change or what can to be changed or something like this. No.
You said the project. Well, do you have a project?
Yes, one day have a chicken. slowly, but it will be nice to build a house and make the things easy to prepare it. And someday, if I have chickens and some rabbits or maybe some goat or something like, to make your cheese, to have milk, and some meat also, eggs. It will be nice. Then we can call it like project. But I don't know. Maybe tomorrow some meteorite go down, fall, and that's all, no? Like dinosaurs. The people ask you also, Ed, then if are you thinking about your future? Then you have 55 years, and if you want to make still the same. I think so, no?
I think the most attractive thing to me now is to find somewhere like this for myself, Martin, to find my own village to live in.
Yeah, I can try it.
Yeah. And have friends to visit sometimes, maybe to have a partner, to have a girlfriend, to come and live. But it all seems to make sense to me. It's just a lot less hassle than day-to-day life, because it's so complicated now, modern life.
But if you want to live like on the mountains with the garden and this, and it's not so easy to start also, no? Then I have good days because I'm from the village, and for me it was normal from the child to stay on the garden and with the animals and these things. Then you know something about this life. And also there's the work with in the forest with the trees and something like this, no? Then you have some experience also. But start like some person who don't know nothing about this, who live in the city, it must be really hard, I think. And something then for you it's like of course then it's normal, yes, you must make it like this, of course. Then it's not normal for another kind of the people, or for the people who live in the cities or something like this. It's like, wow, okay. But for you it's like information like basic one. Otter, he asked me then, your potato are okay for picking. And I say, why for picking, or why ask you? And he said me then, his potatoes, they are green potatoes. And I say, okay. the trouble is then the potato must be covered. If not, it's covered. The skin is green because the sunshine make this, no? And you must cover the potatoes for to have the potatoes red or yellow, but not green. And he don't know about this. And I say, look, you must cover the potato. If not, it's green. It's not good to eat it. And I say, okay. But for the people from the village who plant potato all the life, it's one thing. Then all the children know it. Then the potato must be covered. If not, then it's green. It's not like apple. Then it's green, and after it's red. No. Potato, it's potato, it's not apple. Yeah, sometimes it's really strange, no? But of course, then if I go to the city, then to buy the ticket to the metro or something like this, big problem for me in Barcelona.
As the years go by, what are your feelings about living here, Martin? Does life get easier, or does it get harder, or is it the same?
It's different. It's different. And you have some things, but you don't have another things. And if you want to go visit people or some concert sometime, it's good to change a little bit also, no? To make a little bit make some visit, or make you more social, no? Sociality or something like this. And that's, if you are living in some place where more people, you can visit your friends, you can make some, I don't know, no? Something. But here you have another things, quiet place, nature around, and you can make a lot of things without ask nobody around.
It's very appealing.
But it's different, I don't know, it's the same. And if somebody want life like me, then it will be very very nice for the person. Then can live like they want. No? If somebody wants to live in the city and it's okay for him, okay. For him it's okay, perfect. I think it's a lot of people who prefer the work in the factory. They say, okay, I make 8 hours, and after I have all the day and I have my money, the work is not so bad, and okay, I feel good because I can make another things, no? What I prefer to make. I think it's a lot of people like this, and okay, and everybody make what they want. And be happy.
Well, exactly, Martin. I mean, what is life about? I guess it's about being happy, because animals breed and then they die. Humans breed, then they die. What is it all about? As you say, for what?
For what?
Yes.
I think then it will be nice. Then the people can think about his life what they want really, what they need. But also this is education, no? Then you have schools, then the people, then the teacher, they are looking for the individual, the children, what they need, what they love, or what they like. There are somebody who want maybe play and can be good with play some instrument, and another maybe like mathematics or some biology or something like this, because it's really interesting for the child. And if you can make the education something like what they need, not what do you need. Now the education is you must write, you must read, and I don't know, no, something basic things, no, but I remember then at school we have a lot of people that they wasn't good in mathematics and these things, but they can make really nice things by hands. They are really good agriculture because they are feel the nature and the animals or something like this. No? Then everybody is different, and I think then if the people have time and they have something like education or something like this for the desarrollar, no? Do you know what I mean, desarrollar? It's like working to yourself or something like this, no?
Self-employed?
Yes. And now stay a little bit quiet, no? Not like a stress, so much depression, a stress, then you must move you for the money, for this, and if a bit quiet, no? Not so important to make so much thing at one time.
Well, what is important, do you think, Martin?
Stay good. I think it's impossible to be happy all the time. Maybe some crazy people. Happy people, no? The crazy people. But stay good. Stay good with you, stay good with the people around, stay good in your job, make what do you like to do. Without problems, don't make problems. Somebody said this something like simple be or something like this, no? Just to be or something like this, no, don't know how to say this, but it's something like so easy, so simple, just be, nothing more.
Well, you said it's okay for people to live in the cities, but do you have any idea for the future for how people can live better? They can be happy, yes, and just be good to each other, but is there a solution for society? Because we were talking about socialism in Czech Republic, and that seemed to work.
I don't know. It must. Now I think it's impossible. It's impossible to change all this what. I think that a lot of people cannot make so many changes or something like this, no? Then I think then if you are working in some place and you have children and you have hypothec or something like this, then you cannot thinking so much what do you want to do, because you must do what you are doing, you know. A lot of people they are talking about, wow, it will be nice, it will be nice, but the people also have hypothetic and they must make this and this and this and this. I don't know. Everybody must know what is good for him, and it's really hard to change, no? But what I said to you, then I read this about from the Gandhi, no? Then you said, okay, I know what are you talking about, no? Something about the one step, or if you are worried or afraid to something, then you must make the first step, or something like this. Then what was this? And
Gandhi.
yes, Gandhi, but
He
I don't remember exactly how he said it, no, but it was really interesting, and that's true. Then for the change something, you must make something, then you are afraid about to make it. But if you make the first step or something like this, something change.
Yeah, it works for the individual, but unfortunately, nobody in the world will do the same thing always together.
Yes, but I think then if you want to change something, then the first you can change you. That's all. No? If you want to change something, then you must change. You must start with you. That's the first thing, no? And if all the people won't change, this is the song from John Lennon, no? Imagine all the people. Then I told you then it's nothing new, but it doesn't work with the people. It doesn't work. But the idea, the John Lennon, it's a really nice song. This one, no? But it's utopia. It doesn't work with the people. I don't know. And it's just accept that human being is human being, and that's all.
How long have you been here now, Martin? How long? How many years?
12.
And how old are you now?
44. 43 still 43. Sorry, 43.
So you've been living in one house all this time here,
Yes.
and you were building a new one for yourself.
Yes, cottage. It's not house, it's cottage.
And is that because this house will fall down, do you think, one day?
Yes. If I not stay here, this house doesn't exist. This is really thing because we repair a little bit the roof, and also the house is closed. There are windows, and if it's raining like today, then I take everything possible to take a water and these things. If not, then if I am not here, it's ruined like another houses. Of course. But it's really hard, or it's impossible to make something with this house. And my cousin, he's builder, a good one, and he said me, forgot. Repair this and forget it.
And would you say this is the best house in the village?
Oh, there are more houses and it's possible to live, but like more comfortable is this one. But in the school, it's good place also, but it's not finished and they are whole down the roof. But in the summertime, it doesn't matter. It's a good place to stay because it's fresh also. And roof and it's repaired, no? But all the another ruins, like Casa de Benoit, the another one, it's also it's ruined and it's dangerous. Every year it's more dangerous.
What are you doing right now, Martin?
finish this wooden piece of the knife of friend of mine. Then he liked this knife, and he asked me if it's possible to change this wooden piece because the old one was totally broken, destroyed. And I said, okay, we can try. And I think it looks good, no? Then it's finished. And after I change another sandpaper, the fin, yeah, I think it's finished. That's all.
Good job.
Thank you.